man paid just 5 cents for his breakfast, but before he'd even finished handing over the coins, the staff had already shoved the meal into his hands. The speed left Ray Kroc completely stunned. He stared at the burger in his palm, unsure if he should even take a bite. Was it really that fresh? He glanced around. Everyone else was digging in, smiles on their faces, no hesitation. So he peeled open the wrapper, gave the food a quick once-over, and finally took a careful bite. Just then, a janitor strolled by and struck up a conversation. "What do you think of the burger?" That's when Kroc realized this ordinary janitor was actually the owner of the place. Excited, he fumbled for his business card and asked if he could learn more about the operation. As a traveling salesman, Kroc spent most of his life on the road, grabbing whatever quick meal he could find. But in 1950s America, even fast service meant waiting 30 minutes or more. Now, at 52 years old, his career had gone nowhere. To secure the rights to a milkshake mixer, he'd even put his house on the line. Yet the bulky machine barely sold. After 3 grueling months, he hadn't moved a single unit. Then, out of nowhere, an order came in. 6 mixers at once, from a tiny, unknown joint in California. Curious, Kroc decided to see it for himself. When he arrived, he was floored by the scene outside. A humble little building, but with a line of customers snaking down the block. Despite the crowd, everything moved like clockwork. Once the owners learned Kroc sold mixers, they invited him into the kitchen. Inside, workers buzzed, but with perfect order. Each person handled just one task, operating like a precision assembly line. One lined up buns, another added ketchup and mustard, then 2 pickle slices, chopped onions, and finally a sizzling beef patty. In just 30 seconds, a flawless burger was ready to go. What blew Kroc away even more, they made their own ketchup. The McDonald brothers controlled every detail down to the last fry. Even the potatoes had strict rules, exact temperature, precise frying time. New hires could master the whole system. In just a few days, Kroc was utterly impressed. Over dinner, he eagerly asked how they pulled it off. The brothers lit up, eagerly sharing their story. Unlike other eateries, McDonald's obsessed over speed. For starters, they built their kitchen like a factory line. Instead of servers running food to cars, customers lined up to grab their own orders, saving tons of time and staff. They ditched plates and silverware for paper wrappers and cups, no dishes to wash, and eating on the go became effortless. They'd also noticed burgers, fries, and Coke made up over 87% of sales, so they slashed the menu down to just those 3 items. By focusing on the essentials, they nailed speed and consistency. To design the ultimate kitchen, the brothers sketched the layout right on a tennis court. They placed every appliance on the ground, then had staff walk through each step. If a movement caused a bottleneck, they erased the lines and redrew them. After endless tweaks, they perfected the flow. In that tight space, everyone moved fast without bumping into each other. They rebuilt the kitchen exactly to that final blueprint and created a restaurant that was blisteringly fast and wildly popular.